Hey, what's up, Chris? Happy New Year to you too, buddy. Man, that's really hard for me to say for some reason. Oh, I'm pretty excited that it's 2017. 2017 is gonna be awesome. Dude, so your game room's coming along. I really can't wait to see the finished edition. I'm reading from the script. Dude, your gaming room is coming along. I really can't wait to see it being finished. How much time do you think it's gonna take you anyway? You best get to work. We got games to play. But speaking about game room, let's talk about some games. Topic tie-in. It's 2017 and it's going to be a great year for games. So let's talk about them. Let's get to work and talk about the games that we're excited about 2017. Channel tie-in, Boom City. But speaking also of games that are actually coming out, a little game that I like to call Final Fantasy XIV is getting patch 3.5 dropping here in just under a week. And then later this year, we're getting its next major expansion, Stormblood. It's going to be a great year for Final Fantasy XIV. But that's not all. In March, I hit the mic. In March, the Nintendo Switch is set to launch. Can Nintendo make it? I keep hitting the mic. All right, I am not good at this yet. In March, we got the Nintendo Switch set to launch. Can Nintendo make a comeback after the Wii U? You know, at least the system isn't called Wii something. I hated the Wii name. Gross. So with the launch of the Switch, we're sure to see several new games, like a new Mario game. We already know that Zelda Breath of the Wild is coming out, a new Pokemon game, as well as several within the Nintendo franchise. No telling on what exactly they're going to be launching here in 2017, but we do know that they're going to be having quite the lineup, especially around launch, to generate a lot of sales. But I've actually been out of the Nintendo game loop altogether with the Wii U, so I'm actually hoping that we'll also see several ports of classic Wii U games for the Switch, like Mario Kart, Smash Brothers, Splatoon, just to name a few. So all in all, I might play more Nintendo games this year than I have in the last couple of years, which is exciting. We should also see the release of Final Fantasy XII, or essentially the remastered release for Final Fantasy XII, coming to the PS4 and presumably the PC. I believe I read that somewhere, but I couldn't find confirmation while making this video. Now, for some, this game was completely missed due to its launching late in the life of the PS2. That's right, the PlayStation 2. It was a truly phenomenal game. It had some mixed reception. Some people were pretty satisfied with it, but I loved it. It's a phenomenal game, and I'm actually looking forward to playing it again. I have not played this game since it came out, and I'm looking forward to having the ability to be able to do that, since the PlayStation 4 and backwards compatibility really don't mix well. This year, it also happens to be a huge anniversary. It's the 30th anniversary of the Final Fantasy franchise. This is going to be huge and exciting, and they're supposed to, at the end of January, have some type of announcement as to what that's going to entail. So in 2017, 30 years of Final Fantasy, 15 mainline titles, and numerous spin-offs. Now, it shouldn't come to a surprise to anybody who watches our videos, but I'm a huge Final Fantasy fan. But besides being just a big fan of the game, it actually helped me as I was growing up. See, I'm actually dyslexic, and I've had a hard time learning how to read as I was growing up. In fact, it was one of the most difficult times, especially in middle school and high school, to challenge to get through my my language classes. But thankfully, actually, I had Final Fantasy, and my parents were hugely supportive, thanks Mom and Dad, of this. And so they not only was I allowed to play the games, but they got me magazines related to video games, especially with Final Fantasy, so that I would continue to learn and try to read. I honestly tried. It was just something that I've struggled with and still technically struggle with today. Thankfully, with the invention of tablets and reading devices, that's become a lot easier because I can increase the size of the font of the text. So I don't know if this would work for anybody out there who has dyslexia, but maybe give it a shot because it's something that's really helped me out with my reading comprehension. So games can not just be fun, but they can also help you and help you learn how to read. So especially for reading the quest text and reading the magazines, it really helped me develop my reading ability despite any kind of setback or challenge that I had, obviously, with the written word. So I've always believed that gaming is more than just about playing a game. It's about having a conversation. And in the world of YouTube, it's also about having a community. And wow, yeah, you mentioned that our community is growing like really fast. It is. It's incredible and hugely exciting. I'm humbled by it. Tons of really great people asking and contributing to really great conversations. So I just, shout out to all y'all. Thank you very much. But back to games for 2017. So we've got Destiny 2. It's been somewhat rumored to come out in 2017, so I'm very hopeful for that. I put a lot of hours into Destiny 1. Way too many hours into the original. Way too many hours. hours. But my hope for Destiny 2 is that they really embrace the MMO light essence. So Destiny really kind of was the shared world shooter is what they tried to coin the term on, which was kind of MMO light. I hope they embrace it and just go full MMO. It would, I think, work better for the community and set that expectation. It truly was a great game. They fixed a lot with the Taken King, and the Rise of Iron is definitely a fun expansion. But needless to say, I'm absolutely going to have to try it out when it comes out. The PvP and the world were engaging, and we played, like I said, way too many hours of that game. And that wasn't just with us, like we played it for a little bit, but numerous amounts of friends would get on and just play that game over and over and over again. Truly, they had a lot going on for it. So we talked about the Switch and the related Nintendo games, Final Fantasy XIV Stormblood expansion, Final Fantasy XII, Final Fantasy's 30th anniversary, Destiny 2, but already I've named more games that I plan to buy in 2017 than I even played in 2016. Oh, and Dragon Quest XI was announced. It's for Japan only right now, at least that's what the announcement details. I'm sure we're going to get it, but I don't know if it's going to be 2017. But I don't even know when I would have time to play another RPG. But 2016 was a pretty good year for gaming, and also the founding of our channel here on YouTube. So cheers to that, and here's to 2017. I don't have anything in my hand. Here's to 2017. New Year's 2017 challenge time. Okay, so it's a new year, we got new technology, so let's play a game. If you're up for it, let's see each month who can run the most miles. We'll track them on our Nike Plus app to keep it fair. So we're gonna post these miles up on our vlog videos, obviously going from a snapshot of first of the month because of the gap between each of our vlog videos. We're gonna need to figure out what the winner gets, and the loser, that's gonna be you, by the way, loses. Anyway, let me know if you're up for the challenge. And obviously this video has gone over the 4 minutes allotted, so to tie it into the challenge, for every minute that we go over on a video, that gives the other person that many miles credit. So going over 2 minutes gives you 2 miles, 2.5 minutes gives you 2.5 mile head start. And with that, I'm gonna go back to playing some video games. And Chris, I'll see you next Sunday.